Hi friends, welcome to my channel, The Joy of Life. Friends, one of the greatest joys of life is when we are able to travel with our beloved family and enjoy great vacations. And usually this is that time of the year which is called as the most wonderful time of the year when we do plan our travels. One of the most important requirements to make our travels convenient is having the right and most convenient travel accessories. These accessories can make life very well planned, organized, and relaxing when we are on such great trips with our families. So, today in this video, I will cover 10 such wonderful travel accessories which can add great convenience to your travels. And I have been using them and will always use for my vacations. But is this not a music channel? How can we deviate from that theme? So let me sing a wonderful song from Bollywood that sets the tone for enjoying a great travel, a great journey. And then we can move on to reviewing those travel accessories. क्या मौसम है दो पल तो राही चल कहीं दूर निकल जाए क्या मौसम है दो पल तो राही चल कहीं दूर निकल जाए चल कहीं दूर निकल जाए. Did that motivate you to plan a travel if you have not yet? Alright, let's quickly move to the accessories review. Alright, first up, let's look at this piece of accessory. Does it look like a small grocery bag or a plastic bag to you? Don't get fooled. This can actually unfold to a full-fledged duffel bag. How often have you realized while returning from your beautiful vacation that you have shopped too much and now you just don't have enough space in your luggage to dump all those new items that you have got? This can be a great wonder because it's so compact and small that you can keep it in your luggage very easily while leaving for your vacation, and then when you are coming back, it acts as a great accessory to store loads of additional items that you might have purchased. So let's take a quick look at it. It just unfolds like this, right? And then it becomes this tall, and then you can expand it fully, as you can see here, and it becomes a full-fledged duffel bag in which you can store all your items. Next up, we have this wonderful small form factor, small piece of equipment that you might be wondering, what is it? So friends, often when we are carrying our cabin baggage or essentially our backpack, we do stuff a lot of things in it just to ensure that we have those items handy with us when we need. However, once we reach our destination, when we are moving around locally, and it could be even a beach, for instance, it would be very inconvenient to carry such a large backpack fully stuffed. And you just can't buy a smaller backpack locally unnecessarily. This helps in a great way in such situations. It's actually a small foldable backpack which can be easily unfolded, as you can see here, and there you go. It becomes a wonderful small sized backpack which you can easily use to move around locally and store your very essential items that you would need while moving around locally at your vacation destination. It actually can hold a water bottle, as you can see here, and it does have a main compartment where you can store even your tablets, your laptop, and things like that. And then it has another zip within which you can actually use the small compartment to store any of your essential documents. And finally, it also has a very small compartment here where you can keep your credit cards or other immediately needed essential items. And once you're back and ready to travel back, to your home, you can see it's a piece of cake to get it back into its small form factor. So let me try this. I've tried this many times, but let me try once again. So there you go. You just keep rolling it, pull it up, pull the zip up. That could be a bit of a challenge with me, not with the product. There you go. There you go. Just push it inside a little bit. And there you go. And it's back to its small form. Next up, whenever we go on vacation, it's quite common that we carry a lot of gadgets because today is the age of gadgets. So be it our laptops, our cameras, our mobile phones, or any other electronic equipments, it's very essential that we have to carry all the associated accessories such as the cables, the chargers, the memory sticks, and so on. And it can get quite messy if we are trying to do that in our bulky backpack, which doesn't have the right planning of compartments or spaces to be able to do that unless you're going for one of those really expensive backpacks. So an easier option and a cheaper option, I would say, is to have an organizer like this. Oops. Okay. So as you can see, this actually is a very small piece of gear, and when you unzip it, you will be surprised to see the kind of well-planned compartments. So you can almost store every type of accessory in this, be it cables, be it your cleaning cloth, be it your memory sticks or card readers. You have actually the net zipped pockets where you can ensure the items don't fall off. You can also store some of the fat equipments like this, and you can also store your small torches and all the essential items, your SIM cards and so on, whatever you would like to actually organize well. And another advantage of having such an accessory is in many of the airports, it's essential that we put all the electronic items and accessories out of our bag. And just imagine if you are trying to take each of these small equipments and putting in the security tray, it could be quite a nightmare. So all you have to do if you have such an organizer is take it out of your backpack and place it in the tray and you're done. So a great piece of gear. All right, what's the next one? Are you one of those kinds who just cannot stay away from your laptop even when you are on the road in your car? Well, as long as you are not the driver of your vehicle, this equipment can be of great help to satisfy your needs to always be hooked on to your laptop. So essentially, this is a car laptop stand. Doesn't look like one, right? It looks more like a folder. But actually, the way it works is you basically have to put this on the front seat, the back of the front seat to be precise, right? And then you have to unzip and open this, okay? And this is how it remains steady. And you also have to ensure that you hook it pretty well to your seat, and there are some additional Velcro belts that you can put around the back of the seat and secure it. And once you do that, it becomes a secure and firm laptop stand. And if you are sitting here, like in my case, if I'm sitting like this, it would face me like this, and I can keep even a large sized laptop here and comfortably use it even when the vehicle is moving around and shaking. Believe me, I have used this equipment many times while on the move, and I have not been the driver, and it has been a great help, a great piece of equipment. Next up, often we carry different kinds of equipments, all of them having their own standards for charging. Of course, the world is moving slowly towards USB Type-C, and time will only tell when we can have all the Apples and the Androids and the different manufacturers to be able to support the same standard. But for now, they could be different. At minimum, we do see micro USB, we see USB Type-C, and we see the lightning cable, right? So an equipment like this can be of great help, which if you see essentially has a universal charging cable, which is stretchable by the way. On one end, it has a USB connector, which can easily get into your power bank or your laptop USB port and so on. And on the other end, you could actually connect any of these three connector types. So this could actually triple up. One as a micro USB connector, second as a USB Type-C connector, third as a lightning cable connector. So just this one cable could be good enough for you to charge or access the data on different kinds of equipments and accessories. And what else can you ask for? Next up, how often we want to capture great pictures and videos of ourselves and our family and friends when we are enjoying a great vacation. And often it becomes very difficult for us to adjust our camera or our mobile in the absolutely right position to be able to take the best photos or videos. And that's where this small piece of equipment can be of great help. This is a selfie stick, which can also double up as a tripod. So as you can see here, it's very compact, and I really like this foldable structure for holding the mobile. And you have similar equipments to hold your DSLRs or larger cameras if you have. So this model is basically for a mobile phone. So as you can see, it has nicely opened up to be able to fit your mobile phone. So just fit it here, and then you could either use it as a tripod stand, which should be like this, and take beautiful selfies or videos in either directions. And if you really want to take a proper selfie, then it also doubles up as a selfie stick. You see that? Yeah. And the way it works is it has a detachable Bluetooth remote with a small button cell. And once you pair with your mobile phone, it's very convenient to take those beautiful selfie photos. And once you are done, just take your mobile phone off, fold this back into position, fold this back, push it inside, and there you go. It can even fit into your pocket. Hey, well, I'm not running a shoe stand. One of the most essential items when you are on the move is to have the most comfortable and the right pair of shoes, because often you may be in a sitting position or traveling for long hours and you need to be in your shoes. Of course, you always would like to be in your shoes, but not in a shoe which is actually cramping your legs and you find it very difficult to not have the right levels of blood circulation. So here I have got a wonderful Bata power shoe, which is so flexible, as you can see, so lightweight and so stretchable and breathable, right? It's an amazing material. And once you wear these shoes, friends, you will realize it's so comfortable. You would just not feel like taking these off. And another very interesting part of the shoe is that you just have to tie your lace for the first time to ensure that it perfectly fits your leg with a good comfort. After that, it acts more like a slip-on because it's absolutely flexible. So it's very convenient to take off and wear. An amazing pair of shoes, and I really love them. All right, what's next? That looks pretty small. Well, friends, one of the important things that we always like to do when we are on vacation is to have access to some of the most common household equipment, such as a knife, so that if we have an apple to cut when we are somewhere outside, it's always easy to do so. And it's very difficult if you have to carry all that cutlery or those tools separately as individual items. So that's the situation where such an equipment can be of great help. So let me show you. Box this and you have a beautiful pouch. If you just open that pouch, and there comes the beautiful piece of equipment, right? So actually this has, I think, 7 or 8 different tools in it. So the easiest one, let me try to show you. There you go. You have a knife. So you can cut fruits, you can cut papers, and of course, it also becomes your safety equipment if you really need to, right? And apart from that, it has various other tools such as a bottle opener. And let me see if I can get the others out. A scissor, as you can see. And okay, let me try from this side. There you go. Right, another piece of tool. And yeah, we have something on this side. It's like a star screwdriver, right? Then I guess that's more like a paper cutter, right? And yeah, various other tools, right? I think this is a cork opener also. Hopefully you can see. So as you can see, this has got so many different pieces of equipment which could come very handy when you need those small tools. And another good thing about this accessory is that it has this keyring, so you can actually put it in a hanging position in your backpack or your belt and so on. Great piece of equipment. Now here comes my real favorite, music being the theme of our channel. How can I not cover something which covers music? Well, so this beautiful piece of equipment which looks so cool is actually a great accessory if you are a music lover. It's actually a Bluetooth speaker. However, it also supports connecting a memory stick which could have your wonderful songs so that you don't need internet connectivity, as well as it can support FM radio. And that's a great benefit because you can also listen to the local radio channels if you really are bored with all your downloaded songs or you don't really have internet to enjoy the music that you would like to. So a great piece of equipment, and once it is charged, usually it holds up for at least a couple of days with normal usage, and it doesn't take too much time to charge as well once again. So a great equipment for music lovers. When friends, finally it's number 10 and I've saved the best for the last. Friends, often when we are trying to take great photos and videos, we think that DSLR is the only way to do that. While I completely agree that DSLRs and the various versions of those DSLRs are amazing to capture great photos and videos, often what we really need is a very decent set of photos and videos which we can cherish for a lifetime. And for that, something as simple as this phone can be of great help. I got this, I think, as low as about 15,000 Indian rupees, and it has amazing specifications. I think it has got about 6 GB RAM. It has got 64 GB storage, and then it has a 50 megapixel plus 5 megapixel plus 2 megapixel plus 2 megapixel rear camera, which can take amazing photos and videos. So as you can see, there are 4 cameras here, and you will be surprised, friends, I use this Samsung phone just for the sake of taking photos and videos, and it's so convenient. It holds charge easily for more than a day once it's fully charged, and with help of the other equipments that I showed you, such as a tripod and so on, it's so very easy to just keep it as a dedicated equipment for taking photos and videos. And it's small form factor, lightweight. You really don't need to worry about bulky DSLRs or expensive GoPros and so on. A great piece of equipment, and you can check out the specifications. The exact model is Galaxy M33 5G. So friends, with that, I have covered 10 of the most useful and interesting equipments that I have been using so far and continue to use to make my vacations a great experience and a convenient and relaxing experience. Of course, there are so many other gadgets and accessories available in the market. I can keep exploring, and the moment I hit upon more interesting ones, I'll come back to you with more details on those. But for now, I'm signing off. enjoy your great year in vacation if you're planning to do one with your family and friends. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year 2023. Bye bye.